Welcome to Easy Learn channel. In this episode, today you are going to learn about adjectives in detail. So let's see what are adjectives. The definition of adjectives is adjectives are words used to modify nouns. They describe a noun by its quality, quantity, size, look, taste, feel, etc. Some examples of adjectives are such as smart, clever, red, blue, tall, short, kind, wicked, new, old, etc. So these words are describing words. They are describing some nouns. For example, smart girl, clever boy, red bag, blue sky, tall boy, short boy, kind man, wicked woman, new car, old car, etc. So let's learn types of adjectives. 1. Proper adjective. 2. Descriptive adjective. 3. Quantitative adjective. 4. Numeral adjective. 5. Demonstrative adjective. 6. Distributive adjective. 7. Interrogative adjective. 8. Possessive adjective. So let's learn these adjectives in detail. Proper adjectives. Proper adjectives modify nouns or pronouns. The adjectives formed by proper nouns are called proper adjectives. So the adjectives, the words which are formed using the proper nouns, then they are called as proper adjectives. So let's see some examples here. Indian coast. India is a specific country name, and when we make it as a Indian, then it is a proper adjective. Indian coast. Same thing like American. Again here America is a name of a particular specific country, proper noun. And when we made it as American, American Airlines or American culture, then American becomes proper adjective. Same thing for French fries. French is proper adjective. In the English language, again English is a proper adjective. Now Shakespeare. Shakespeare is a proper noun, particular name of a person. Shakespearean place means again here Shakespearean is a proper adjective. Let's see some example sentences with proper adjective. He plays cricket in Australia. He belongs to Australian team. So here Australia is a proper noun and Australian is made with proper noun. Australian is a proper adjective. She lives in Japan. She likes Japanese discipline. So here Japan is a specific country name, proper noun. So Japanese is a proper adjective made out of proper noun Japan. She participated in a Shakespearean play. Again Shakespeare is a proper noun, particular name of a person. Shakespearean is again proper adjective. Descriptive or qualitative adjective. Descriptive or qualitative adjectives describe a quality of a noun or a pronoun. They describe different qualities of a noun such as smell, taste, texture, appearance, shape, etc. Let's see some example such as a great man. Here great is describing about a man. So great, a quality. Smart girl. Again smart is a quality. Brave boy. Again it is describing about the boy. A small toy. Cold water. Hot coffee, etc. So here great, smart, brave, small, cold, hot. These are some of the qualities or describing words which are describing the adjectives. So one thing we have to understand here is that there are two types of descriptive adjectives. For example, in normal usage, always an adjective comes with a noun, before a noun. Okay, then this is a normal regular descriptive adjective. Let's see some examples of regular descriptive adjective. She is a smart girl. Here, smart is an adjective and now girl is a noun. So, smart is before the noun. There are many tall trees in the park. Again, trees are nouns and tall is a describing word, descriptive adjective, quality. Right, this is an adjective. Again, this is along with the noun. The adjective is along with the noun only here. So, let's see some examples of predicate descriptive adjective. So, what is predicate descriptive adjective? The adjectives which comes after a linking verb. That means they are not immediately with the nouns. So they in the between the noun and an adjective there will be a linking verb. Let's see some examples here. The trees are tall. The trees are tall. So here trees are adjectives. Sorry. The trees are nouns and tall is a descriptive adjective and it is following a linking verb are. So trees are tall. So here tall is a predicate descriptive adjective. The girl is smart. Girl is a noun and is a linking verb and smart is a descriptive adjective. Quantitative adjective. They answer how much. Here, the quantitative adjectives define or qualify a noun or pronoun by quantity. They define a noun or pronoun by quantity. This quantity can be about a definite or indefinite. So, let's see some indefinite quantitative adjective examples. These are some of the indefinite quantitative adjective examples such as some, much, little, more, any, enough, sufficient, all, whole, less, a good deal of, a lot of, plenty of. These are the some of the examples of indefinite which are not specific. Okay, these are the examples of not specific quantitative adjectives or indefinite quantitative adjectives. Now let's see the examples for definite quantitative adjectives which can tell in a specific amount such as a kilo, a liter, a ton, a quintal, a meter, etc. These are the examples of definite quantitative adjectives. Now let's see example sentences for quantitative adjectives. The students don't have much time to prepare for examination. Here much is a quantitative adjective which is not specific. There is enough sugar in the tea. Again, enough is a quantitative adjective not specific. There is 1 liter milk in refrigerator. Again, liter is a quantitative adjective, definite quantitative adjective. Numerical or numeral adjectives. They answer about how many. Definition of numerical adjectives is numeral adjectives are words that describe the number of nouns or the order of nouns being described. So they tell the specific number or the order which is being described. Numeral adjectives tell how many or how much or in what order the noun is in. So the numeral adjectives can be definite or indefinite. Let's see the numeral definite adjectives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so on. They are cardinal numbers. And first, second, third, so on, 12th, etc. ordinal numbers. These are the examples of numeral definite adjectives. Now let's see the examples for numeral indefinite adjectives. Some, little, less, more, enough, plenty, more, etc. These are some of the examples of indefinite numeral adjectives. Let's see some example sentences for numeral adjectives. He has 4 books. Here 4 is a number which is numeral adjective, definite numeral adjective. Their house is on the first floor. Again first is a ordinal number which is again a definite numeral adjective. There are 7 days in a week. Again 7 is a number, cardinal number which is a definite numeral adjective. She has many books. Again many is a numeral adjective but it is indefinite. It is not telling about the specific number but about specific number about the books. There are 5 workers. Again 5 is a number. It is a definite numeral adjective. Now difference between quantitative and numeral indefinite adjectives. Now let's see the difference between the quantitative and numeral adjectives. Here, quantitative adjectives are used to describe or tell the quantity of uncountable nouns. So what are uncountable nouns? It's like which cannot be which we cannot tell in numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4 or first, second, third, fourth, like cardinal or ordinal numbers. They are uncountable nouns, and they give the answer for how much, right? Now the numerical indefinite adjectives, they use to describe the countable nouns. They tell how many. Okay, the nouns which can be counted in numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4 or first, second, third, fourth. Right, let's see some examples here. The quantitative adjectives used with uncountable nouns, and they give the answer for how much. She likes to have some cake. Here, she likes to have some part of a cake. Right, so it cannot be measured in numbers like 1, 2, 3, 4 or first, second, third, fourth. So here some is a quantitative adjective. Right. Let's see the example same for the numerical indefinite adjective. He had read some books. So he had read some books. Here books we can count in numbers in 1, 2, 3, 4 or first, second, third. So they can be counted in numbers in order. Here some is a indefinite numeral adjective. Let's see another example here. He had little water. Here little is again a quantitative adjective, and here water is a uncountable noun. Right, it is telling the quantity for the uncountable noun, little water. Right, she has less time to prepare. Right, here time. What is the time? She has less time. So less is again a quantitative or adjective, and time is a uncountable noun. She is more kind. Again, kind is a uncountable noun and more is a quantitative adjective which is describing about a kindness. She has enough money. Here enough is again a quantitative adjective, and money is an uncountable noun which cannot be counted in numbers in cardinal or ordinal numbers. We do not say 1 money, 2 money, 3 money. Now let's see the examples for indefinite adjectives which are used with countable nouns. He had read some books. Here some is a numeral adjective, numeral indefinite adjective, and books are the countable nouns. She has many books. Again many is a indefinite numeral adjective and books are the countable nouns. She has plenty of toys. Plenty is a numeral indefinite adjective which is not specific, but toys are again countable nouns. He has more vehicles. Again, more is a indefinite numeral adjective which is not specific, but vehicles are countable nouns. There are plenty of stars in the sky. Again, plenty is a indefinite numeral adjective and which is not telling in specific number, but stars are again a countable nouns. Demonstrative adjective. Demonstrative adjectives are words used to express the relative position of a noun in time and space. Demonstrative adjectives are singular and plural. Examples of there are 4 demonstrative adjectives. They are this, that, these, those. Here, this and that are singular demonstrative adjectives, and these and those are plural demonstrative adjectives. Now let's see some example sentences. This bag is mine. Here this is pointing to a singular noun. This bag is mine, and it is also telling the space. This is near. So this is a singular demonstrative adjective. Please give that water bottle. Again, that is pointing towards a water bottle, singular, and it is showing the space like far. So that is a demonstrative adjective for singular. These fruits are delicious. Now, these is a demonstrative adjective for plural. It is a plural demonstrative adjective pointing towards the fruits. And it is pointing to the space as near. Those toys are yours. Again, those is pointing the space as far and also the plural noun toys. So, those is also a plural demonstrative adjective. Let's see the difference between demonstrative adjective and demonstrative pronoun. As we all know, the demonstrative adjectives and pronouns are same. This, the, these, those. So what is the difference between them? The main difference is that the adjectives point to the noun and the pronouns always replace a noun. So this is the main difference which we have to keep in mind. Now let's see with examples. This dessert is delicious, but that is not. Here, this dessert is pointing to it is describing a desert. This desert. So this is a demonstrative adjective. Here, this is a demonstrative adjective. But that is not. Here, that is replacing that, the demonstrative pronoun. Why? Because it has replaced the noun, and so it is a demonstrative pronoun. That is a demonstrative pronoun. And here, let's see another example. These are sweeter than those mangoes. Here, these word is replacing the noun mangoes. So, these is a demonstrative pronoun, and those mangoes. So, those is pointing to the mangoes. It is describing the mangoes. So, those is a demonstrative adjective. I hope you understood here the difference between the demonstrative adjectives and pronouns. Distributive adjective. Distributive adjectives are used to refer to members of group as individuals. So they refer to each and every member of a group in an individual way. So distributive adjectives are each, every, either, neither. Let's see some example sentences with distributive adjectives. Each sentence, each student is unique in their own way. Here each is a distributive adjective pointing towards each and every student in a group. Every person should be vaccinated. Here, every is a distributive adjective, again referring to the number of persons. You can number of persons individually. You can take either decision. Again, here either is a distributive adjective which is referring to the number of decisions individually. Neither decision is good. Again, neither is a distributive adjective which is again referring to the number of decisions individually. Now let's see the difference between the distributive adjectives and distributive pronouns. Let's see with example here. Each student has knowledge to win. Here each is accompanied with student. Here student is a noun. So each is a distributive adjective which is with a noun, which is mentioned along with a noun. So each is a adjective, distributive adjective. The chairman has given either of employee with the due appraisal. So here either is a distributive pronoun. Why? Because it is not accompanied immediately with a noun employee. Now let's see interrogative adjectives. Interrogative adjectives are those that ask questions. Interrogative adjectives are which, what, whose, etc. Sentences with interrogative adjectives. Whose pencil is this? Here, whose is the interrogative adjective which is with a noun pencil. Which fruit do you like, mango or apple? Again, which is an interrogative adjective which is accompanied with a noun fruit. What is your name? Again, what is the um, okay, let's see the difference. Here, what is a interrogative pronoun actually, because it is not accompanied directly with the noun. Let's see the difference between interrogative adjective and interrogative pronoun. Which is your house? Here, which is a interrogative pronoun because it is not directly describing a noun here. It is the interrogative adjective and the noun are linked with a verb here. Now, which book would you like to read? Here, which is the interrogative adjective. Why? Because it is directly describing a book here, which is directly sitting with a book. Whose books are these? Again, whose is a interrogative adjective. Why? Because it is along with the books, noun. Whose are these books? Now let's see the difference here. Whose books are these? Here, whose is accompanied with a noun, so it is an adjective. Now whose are these books? Now whose is accompanied with verb, not noun directly. So here whose is a pronoun. Just like here, what is your name? The what is accompanied with a verb. So here what is an interrogative pronoun only. Adjective. Possessive adjectives. Definition of possessive adjective is possessive adjectives are words which show before a noun to express ownership. So possessive adjectives are my, his, her, its, our, your, its, their, etc. Let's see some sentences with possessive adjectives. There is my school. I went to her home last Sunday. So here her is a possessive adjective. And here my is a possessive adjective which is accompanied with the noun school, and her is a possessive adjective which is also along with the noun home. Now let's see home noun. Let's see the difference between possessive adjective and possessive pronoun. Which pencil is yours? Here pencil is a noun and yours is a possessive pronoun. Why? Because here the noun and pronoun are linked with a linking verb. So this is a noun. It is not. Now this is my pencil. Here my is a possessive adjective. Why? Because it is directly accompanied with a noun pencil. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like and hit the bell icon for new notifications.